Today we have maybe a 1 or 2, maybe a 3-part series. But anyway, I got 2 Buffy the Vampire Slayer games here. I have the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer game, and I have the new Buffy the Vampire Slayer game, and I have yet to open this, so it's gonna be a special treat. The new one says, into every generation a Slayer is born, one girl in all the world, a chosen one, she alone will wield the strength and skill to fight the vampires, demons, and the forces of darkness to stop the spread of their evil and the swell of their number. She is the Slayer. Help Buffy the Vampire Slayer protect Sunnydale from the forces of evil in this fully cooperative board game. This one's fully cooperative. This one is also a fully cooperative board game. And I might have 2 copies in here. I'm not sure. It's 4 games in 1 too, by the way, because it has 4 different scenarios, 4 different leaders. Whether this one also says, unto each generation is born one girl in all the world, a chosen one born with the strength and skill to hunt vampires and stop the spread of evil. Now it's up to you to help Buffy and her friends stop the spread of evil in Sunnydale. Which villain and his minions will plague the town? The Master, the Judge, the Mayor, or Adam? Each game challenges use your own strength and skill to outwit them all. Patrol the board, collect cards, and gain power. Roll dice to fight and cast spells. Finally rid Sunnydale of evil to win. But don't slack, or evil will slay you first. So we got Buffy here, got Angel here, we got Willow and what's face, the guy who turns into not Xander, the guy who turns into a werewolf. We got Buffy, the Master, Spike and Drusilla. Spike, no, that's the Judge, I think. And there's Cordelia. And there's Buffy and her Watcher. And there's no Xander on the cover. What? No Xander? Pfft. Boo. Xander's the coolest. Oh, okay. In this game I also have Vampire Hunter pieces. So if I have the board of Vampire Hunter, you get a bonus Vampire Hunter thing. I may have done this Buffy video before, but I don't remember to. So there's that. So let's look at the parts and components, I guess. First, we'll look at the villains. So we have the Judge, the Mayor, the Master, and Adam. Basically, the 4 main villains from the 4 different series. And defending from the first 4, not episodes, but seasons. And they convert. The Mayor eventually can convert into the Demon Mayor. The Master, Adam, and the Judge get depending on what side they are, they get a little more powerful or not. So that's them. And then we have the Scooby Gang. Okay, we have Oz here. And they each start with certain things. And here's for holding your cards. You got weapon cards, help cards, research cards, and artifact cards. Shows you how many die you get. Here's the dice. These red dice are the fight die, and these yellow dice are the magic die. And depending on what you get, I'm not sure what this black die is for, but the blue die are the movement die. Depending on what you see, a bite is hit for you, and a stake is a hit. Is a hit for you, and a punch is a hit. Stake is a slay, I think. Anyway, it's in the rules. I'll have to show you the rules. Then each character, when it's moonlight, can flip their card around, and you get, well, for him when it's moonlight, because he turns into a werewolf. See, the phases of the moon goes from day to night here. Yeah, so you got Werewolf Oz, and he changes. Then we got Xander. See, Xander. But each one of the Scooby Gang can turn into a vampire, and it might become bad. Then we got Willow. And Vampire Willow. Then we got Buffy. And of course Vampire Buffy. So you only got 4 players to play as. This game would be pretty cool if they had some like expansions of other players to play as. But it only has 4 players. But we do have allies, because certain characters have certain allies come in, and they have a pawn piece that you can use. So that's the people. Now here's the bad guy's little card holding thing, because one player gets to actually play as the bad guy and control the bad forces on the board, while the other characters play as the good guys and control the good forces on the board. And sometimes the good forces can get infected, becoming a vampire, and then they'll be bad forces. So we have help cards, evil cards, weapons cards, artifact cards, and research cards. See, the help cards, we got people that come in, allies to help. There's like Mahako, Sleep Wonder Price, Kendra, another vampire slayer, Joyce Summers, Buffy's mom, Larry, Angel, Rupert Giles. Some of these actually have Anya, have a character pawns. Some just add abilities. And I think they're one time used those. Chris Epps, Cordelia Chase, Forrest, Jenny Calendar, Amy Madison, Devin, Tara, Jonathan Livingston, Riley Finn, and Faith. So it says she's the only vampire slayer, but there's 2 other vampire slayers in there, Faith and Kendra. So she's not the only one. Let's check out the research. Here's a spell of phases. It lets you move you have a little chip. You start at sunrise, I believe, and it keeps going around and around and around. We have a spell of oblivion, spell of healing, spell of good summoning, spell of evil summoning, garlic, the living flame, spell of disappearance, some more phase spells, a sewer map, so spells and stuff that help you on your journey. Now we also have weapons, because you need weapons to fight the monsters and the demons and stuff, right? And the vampires. You got sledgehammers, explosives, the cross, which Jesus died on, by the way, for your sins. Artist's easel, Kendra's lucky wooden stake, broken pool cue, a tree branch, a sword, a crossbow, drumstick, drumsticks. Oh wait, not chicken. Machete, pickaxe, broken shovel handle, wooden stake, a number 2 pencil, broken chair leg, rocket launcher, and another wooden stake. So they give you special abilities to help kill the monsters. Now, we also have artifacts, which are like weapons, and like spells, but probably better, I guess, because they're rare. See, this one's a power chip. And these are different. See, this artifact is a story card for Adam. Then you got a military costume, got the glove of Manalon. The Mark of the Anointed, it's the story card for the Master. We got Belshazzar's Helmet, Book of Spells, Boots of Running. And we got the Judge's Arm, it's the story card for the Judge. The Gem of Amara. Yeah, I like this is the cool this is the gem that makes pretty much a vampire immune to everything. It's awesome. Moonstone, magic sword, and then we have the box of Garvuk, which is the story card for the mayor. When the bad guys find their story card, they get more special powers. You're trying to prevent them from doing that. And then we got evil. Or you might not be able to kill them until after they have the story card. I don't exactly remember. I'll have to find the rules and show it to you. But anyway, we got evil. Evil! Sire of Vampire. Sewer Crawl. You are invited. Surprise attack. Summon Kathy. Summon the Eclipse. Summon Harmony. Summon Angelus. See, these guys that you summon have actual little figure things, little pawns basically that you can use. That you bring out onto the board. Surprise attack. Summon Veronica. And here are the little pawns. Every character has their own pawn. See, you got Angelus. But you also have an angel. The mayor. Adam. The judge. Spike, Buffy, Oz, see, even everybody, Angel, everybody you summon, good or bad, the Master, Harmony, Kathy, Werewolf Oz, Drusilla, Darla, Mr. Trick, I mean, Xandar, Bad Faith, Demon Mayor, Willow, Veronica, and just Vamp-X. So characters you summon, you get to bring onto the board, which is cool. Some of them you start with, some of them you summon. I have extra pawn pieces, so you can just, I guess, color code your people so you know who controls who. And that's most of everything to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Now we're going to look at the rules. We got the rules here. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the game. The book of rules. The table of contents. The components. And how to assemble everything. Which, hold on, I'll show you that. I'll show you the board assemble. See, here's the board, which is very interesting. You put this in the board up like this, so that you can have a spot to put the cards. Because you got the evil cards go there, research cards go there, help cards go there, and the weapons cards go there. So that goes in there, and you have the little clips to keep it in. So that's how that works. Then on the board you have all these different locations, like the magic shop, mayor's office, museum. It's kind of like Clue, how you have different spots. The Bronze, Sunnydale High. But these are all different buildings. The Initiative, Harris's house, Summer's house, the Lowell house, Stevenson Hall, the University Library, the Buried Church, the Mausoleum, Giles' apartment, the warehouse, the hunting store, the loading docks, the factory, and then you also on the bottom, this, you got the Master, Adam, Demon Mayor, and the Judge, and the Mayor. You got their track of hit points. On this one you have Jarla, Kathy, and Vamp X's hit points. On this one you have Angelus, Drusilla, Mr. Tick, and Harmony's hit points. Because depending on which... This one you have the Werewolf Oz hit points. You have Xander's hit points. Willow's hit... Oh, well, not hit points, life points. Buffy's, the Vampire Slayer's life points. So, and in this one, if you're red, you have Verkaya, Spike, and Bad Faith on the Werewolf. Werewolf Vicars. Life points. When you get to 0 or X, you're dead. But in this game, you don't stay dead because you become a vampire. Pretty much. We got the characters. For fewer than 5 players. See, so there's supposed to be 5 players. Now, you have the different scenarios here. You have the Master's scenario. You have the Judge's scenario. You have the Mayor's scenario. And you have Adam's scenario. There's 4 different scenarios. Playing. Dice, turn order. Character does on his turn. What they do. Move. Special spaces. Play cards. Here's showing some of the examples of some of the special places. And special locations. This talks about the artifact cards. This talks about the evil cards, weapon cards, and research cards and the help cards. And what you do for drawing a card. And for recovering an artifact. That's all there. Then we got trading cards. When you get next to each other, you can trade cards. Got fighting, what punch, kick, jab does, what a stake does, what fangs do, fight example, life and death, the life tracks for the various different characters. You got wounded, you got dex, death is X when you're dead, rebirth, you got movement dice and phase chart, phase chart, new moon, full moon, sunrise, what the 3 different ones do. You got vampires and werewolves. What happens to them at sunrise. Entering a private home. Spring. You got Restoring Angels or the Soured Vampire Soul. You got Werewolves. You got Oz Becomes a Werewolf. You got Oz Becomes Human Again. You got Veronica. And that's it. In every generation, there's the Slayer. So that's pretty much part 1 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Part 2 is going to be Vampire Hunter, because it happens to be in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer box. So I might as well do it, right? And then part 3 will be an unboxing. Part 3 will be an unboxing and overview of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the board game, the new one, a game by Thomas M. Crofton. Remember, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Keep on gaming. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And go slay some vampires. And have a great day.